Yeah, no, we might not be able to go, but he said if he can't, he'll ask his dad if he'll go for it, and then we'll try and get something. Well, it's like it's like a service in 2 parts. Well, it will start at 7. Yes, here. Then we'll go to 1 second. Yeah, they've got
It's lovely to see so many people here on this Sermon Sunday, but also our own civic parade in honour of our Mayor and Reader at St Paul's, Judith Addison. Thank you so much for coming and giving your support today. When we go into church, the service will be in 2 halves. There will be a service of the Word with hymns, and then after the national anthem at the end of the service, there will be a clear break for anyone who has to leave. And if you wish to stay, there will be communion after that. It will be very short because it will be said. And because we've had the service of the Word, it will just be the prayer of consecration onwards. So it will not be long. But it'd be nice if some people stayed to share in communion on this very special day. Before we go into church, we're going to sing the hymn, Praise My Soul, the King of Heaven. Many of you will have words. If there are people without, can we try and share so everybody has sight of them?
Ransomed, healed, restored, forgiven.
glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And so we will make our way into God's house to continue our worship of him, and our mayor will lead us.
I'm sorry about that. I'd actually forgotten that I'd offered to do one of the readings, which I myself had chosen. Yes. This is a reading about King Solomon from the first book of Kings, chapter 3. That night the Lord appeared to him in a dream and asked him, "What would you like me to give you?" Solomon answered, "You always showed great love for my father David, your servant, and he was good, loyal, and honest in his relations with you. And you have continued to show him your great and constant love by giving him a son who today rules in his place. O Lord God, you have let me succeed my father as king, even though I am very young and don't know how to rule. Here I am among the people you have chosen to be your own, a people who are so many that they cannot be counted. So give me the wisdom I need to rule your people with justice and to know the difference between good and evil. Otherwise, how would I ever be able to rule this great people of yours?" The Lord was pleased that Solomon had asked for this, and so he said to him, "Because you have asked for the wisdom to rule justly, instead of long life for yourself, or riches, or the death of your enemies, I will do what you have asked. I will give you more wisdom and understanding than anyone has ever had before or will ever have again. I will also give you what you have not asked for. All your life you will have wealth and honor, more than that of any other king. And if you obey me and keep my laws and commands, as your father David did, I will give you a long life." Solomon woke up and realized that God had spoken to him in the dream. Then he went to Jerusalem and stood in front of the Lord's covenant box and offered burnt offerings and fellowship offerings to the Lord. After that, he gave a feast for all his officials. This is the word of the Lord.